What's going on YouTube? This is Wayne with Wayne's Fish World, and I said I was going to do an update on the 55 gallon. You guys have not seen the 55 gallon in such a long time, and every time I try to do an update, nothing's open, and actually every coral is open right now, I think fully, and it's a perfect time to do an update. I have great information about this tank, and I have bad news about this tank. Mostly great though. There was just one loss that really sucked ass. First of all, before we get into the tank, because that's what you all want to see, I'm going to make you wait. We're going to have to look at the sump. The sump, I haven't been running on mechanical filtration. I've even turned the protein skimmer off. You guys can say this is stupid, but you know what? No two systems are the same. I don't advise this in any way. I'm just experimenting. The only mechanical filtration I have on this thing is the hang on the back filter. This, where do I even begin? You guys saw a little preview to the manifold, but I absolutely love this system. Water flows down here. I was going to put mechanical filtration here. I didn't get around to it. It flows through here. The Aqueon hang on the back is the only mechanical filtration I have. Water goes and sucks back up to the return line. There's also a protein skimmer, eShots 125. You guys know that. It's on there. It's just sitting there unplugged. It's also got a UV light on here, 9 watts, turbo twist. Well, it's the Odyssey's turbo twist. Cheaper version does the same thing. 2 reactors, 1 carbon, 1 phosphate, and how this all works is, damn, I should have got a chair. This return line here feeds into that. Okay, now there's a manifold I made. The first one goes into the phosphate reactor, carbon reactor, spare in case we need to put a chiller or something. I'm sorry if it's too noisy down here. This is the return line, goes to the UV. The UV light goes into the display, returns. Then I have an automatic water changer when I need to change water. No nasty siphon toes in your mouth and getting salt water in your mouth anymore. Automatic water changer down there. I haven't turned the refugium on. I haven't even connected it. I'm just using it as a place to grow algae for my tangs. Now, I said tangs. Here comes the bad news. My blue hippo tang died. Oh, it wasn't the water quality, I swear. That fish was fighting ick ever since I had it. You guys know I get busy every now and then. I didn't feed the tank for 3 days. It didn't make the fight. It was battling ick since I got it. Blue tangs are prone to ick. And it broke my heart when that fish died. But other than that, let's go into the corals and show you what I got. And look, the tank is freaking clean. Last time you guys saw it, I had detritus build up. Go look at this video. Click that damn video now. Do it. I command you. Anyways, I don't command you, but anyways, click the video, seriously, after you're done watching this. It'll open up in a new video. And then, guys, if you're ever scared to watch my links, they always open up in a new video, so you can just pause it and then come back to this video, finish watching it. Then when you're done this one, watch the video you want to watch. But where did I start with? Purple mushrooms, some of them flew off. Oh my god, I haven't even seen this tank in so long. I've really been paying attention. I started off with 4 mushrooms on there, and I think 2 flew off. Now I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think 8 on there, and like 2 flew off. That's 10, really. So about 6 grew. The second thing I got, I can't remember exactly, was these mushrooms. They've flown all over the place. Then these mushrooms, I think the pulsing zinnia, which is starting to close up, which sucks. So these corals aren't technically fully open. Pulsing zinnia, I got that. The Kenya tree, I got that before the pulsing zinnia. That's doing good. I love my Kenya tree. Then I got the green star polyps, and I had the mushroom coral. Then I got the gorgonian and the which fell over, and the tree sponge, and I got my kind of lacking anemone. Then I got this bad boy, a bigger toadstool coral. I love it. Beautiful. I wish that little maroon would house it, but he's not doing that. Then I haven't uploaded the video yet. I got, like, how many corals? I got 18 SPS corals. 1 came in dead, and all of the other ones were shitty looking, and they looked like they were just super glued or glued on the plugs the night prior and then shipped to my house, and I was very dissatisfied, and I probably won't even put the video online because it was a piece of shit. But you can see the remains of the SPS is there. There's a couple over here, there, I had digitatas, and don't say the tank wasn't ready, because it was. It's just I know I would never buy corals from that person again. It wasn't packaged right, it was leaking, it was a total disaster. Could not put that on YouTube, it was just a disaster. And that was $180 of my money wasted. Then, my newest coral is this beautiful torch coral. Now you're probably saying it's dying. No, it's not dying. The 2 dead calcium skeletons in the back were, this is a rescue coral. I got it for 12 bucks. Can you believe it? A torch coral for 12 bucks. Torch coral, rescue corals apparently are what they are, rescue corals. And they'll look like crap and you're taking a risk on them, so the price goes down low. I got it right underneath that linear water flow on both waves, and absolutely loved it. The fish are doing great. The hippo was the only thing to die. My royal damsel's there, loving it. Maroon clown, my little buddy, my blue-green reef chromis, the pygmy angel, and the yellow tang. And then the damn hippo tank died, which sucked. Oh, I do have one more inhabitant in this tank, besides the inverts. But there's a red scallop right there, electric red scallop, and he put himself under there, which sucks. He did house himself in this corner, which was perfect location. I could see him. He didn't hurt nobody. He was awesome. But he decided to go under there, and you can see the tentacles, which sucks. But he's in there too. What am I feeding this tank? I haven't been feeding this. I have not been feeding the corals. I stopped feeding them. I probably should feed them again. But they're just, I mean, I'm going to have to now with the LPS. But yeah, the tank's just doing great, guys. Absolutely love it. I'm just sorry for all my saltwater fans and making you guys wait. It's just, I think the update, the wait was worth it. What do you guys think? Besides the death of the blue hippo tank, and then my tank was complete. I introduced 2 more fish, and my tank was done as far as fish. I introduced 2 Anthias, reef safe, and one didn't look too hot in the fish store, but I wanted to put 2 in my tank, and the first one died and the second one died. I don't know if it was because I wasn't feeding them enough or it was a bad batch, because I know my local fish store every now and then gets bad batches of saltwater fish, and it's not their fault. It's a lot of variables to that, from the wholesaler to how the transportation, the stress. So there are so many variables to that. I'm not blaming the local fish store in any way, but they both didn't make it, which was not my tank's fault, because I mean, hell, the fish are dying, but the corals are doing great, and this tank's starting to fill out a little bit as a reef tank, and I'm absolutely loving it. I've decided not to put SPS corals in this tank. I will put LPS in here though. The reason I'm not putting SPS in here is because I'm being realistic. I don't have time for it, guys. I just don't. I don't want to set this tank up. I already wasted $180. I don't want to set this tank up, and when I know I'm not going to have time for it. I want to set it up to the point where I can enjoy it, and the inhabitants of the tank can live a happy, well, flourishing life. Guys, this is Wayne with Wayne's Fish World, and I hope you liked the 55-gallon tank. I got 4 koi in today. Today's June 6th, and I'm putting this video up before I put the koi video up, even though I'm more pumped up about the koi. Oh my god, I got some insanely beautiful koi. I can't even describe it. You're gonna have to watch that video. Just some super rare ones, amazing. And now, for all the freshwater people who have been saying, let me see the 125, get ready, hold on to your horses, don't shit yourself, hold on tight, sit down, put the soda down. Holy fucking hell, what happened? It's the same thing with the SPSs. I can't do it anymore. I'm not saying I don't have the skill. It's just, look, you guys know there was a lot of Asian plants in here that required CO2 and high light and all that stuff. Well, if I stop dosing fertilizers and CO2, guess what? The high light plants die. Then the low light, easy to care for plants took over. I've actually cleaned this tank once. It needs to be cleaned again. The plants just blocked out the light again. It overgrew. I need to think long and hard about what I want to do with this tank. I need to have it dumbed down a bit to the point where the plants aren't in here that are requiring so much, because I just don't have the time, and that sucks. But I think I'm doing the right thing to the inhabitants of my tank. Set it up to the point where, and the water quality is still perfectly fine, don't worry. But you can have a chemistry clean tank and it'll look ugly, but you could have a horribly gone wrong chemistry tank and look crystal clear. But I'm just getting my game plan on what I want to do with this tank because I don't have the time like I used to invest into those hard to care for plants because they grow fast, and then I don't have time to trim them and stuff. And these fish look hungry, guys. How about an underwater video to end this? And where the hell's food? I want to do an underwater video. This will end the video, guys. I hope you guys like it. I got a freshwater video coming, guys, but that koi, the kois, you seriously gotta check in for the koi, guys. Underwater, here we go. No, not underwater, freshwater. You've seen that. Let's go underwater, saltwater for the saltwater people, guys. Here we go. Comment, rate, subscribe. Later.